Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. Hi, Bello. Hi, good morning. Chigozie, good morning. How are you guys doing today? Morning. Aminat, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us and being on time. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
So please let's just observe this rule so that we'll go on with the event and be done. Thank you for honoring our invitation today. My name is Banan and I work with the Development Center. I just want to welcome you all to the virtual 2021 Safer Day. This event today is sponsored by Fundawazi and supported by Google as well. So I will be your host for today.
Then next, since we are all here, the first in the agenda is for everyone, both parents, teachers, and students should please put down your name and your school on the chat box. So we are taking attendance. That's the first on the agenda. So everyone type your full name and the name of your school. That's all, just your full name and the name of your school. Everyone should do that. So we have 3 minutes to quickly do that.
Okay, so I was asking who knows what Safer Internet Day is all about? The children in the building, can anybody give me an answer? Emmanuel, Ayo Mikun, can anybody answer that question? Nobody? Favor, do you know why we're here today? Hannah, anyone? Shoma, are you about to say something?
For safer internet.
Yeah, so what's Safer Internet Day all about?
Today that I think tries to help me.
I can hardly hear you.
And a better place for all the
Sorry, Favor, you're breaking. I can hardly hear you. Can anybody hear her?
Safer Internet is a day for where we celebrate how to make the internet a better place for people.
Oh, that's great. That's exactly what Safer Internet is. Is it Hannah? Hannah, where are you the one talking? The network is quite bad, so I can barely hear you guys. Oh, hi. Thank you so much for that answer. So yes, that's what Safer. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. So everybody you can turn off your mics now. The network is not so good. So yeah, Choma, turn off your mic. So yeah, like Hannah said, it's a day, stakeholders around the world come together to celebrate, being safe on the internet. And today is the 18th edition of Safer Internet Day around the world. And it makes it our 7th celebration. This is the 7th year that PPDC, through its DISI program, has joined the world to celebrate Safer Internet Day. And for the past 3 years, the team has been together for a better internet. And of course, the day calls for stakeholders to join together to make the internet a safer place and a better place for young people, for kids, and for parents, in fact, for everybody as well. So we have policymakers, we have teachers, we have educators, carers who represent organizations in different industries that come together on this day to just celebrate the good that the internet brings to us, and then also celebrating the fact that we take being safe online very seriously. So that's exactly where we're here today. Thank you, Hannah, for your answer. So just I'm going to invite the CEO of PPDC, Mrs. Nkem, to just come and give us, a keynote address before we kick off today's activities. So please, Nkem, you have the floor.
Hi, good morning,
Nkem.
everybody. Hi, Banan. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
It's lovely to see everyone today. So good morning, and thank you for gracing us with your presence. You are all important stakeholders in the conversation around safer internet. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to the Safer Internet celebration. It's good to see that despite the challenges we're having with COVID-19, and of course the internet, I can see some of us having issues with the internet, we are able to still come together to celebrate a team that has a greater impact in the times we are living in. So Bana and several of us here have referred to the fact that our team this year is Together for a Better Internet. This is apt for many reasons, one of which is the fact that we have an increased dependence on the internet to communicate, to educate, to learn, to search, to find, and to connect, where our need for the internet has increased now that we have COVID-19. But one of the things is that technology and internet have created a pathway for us to forge ahead, despite the fact that we are living in a very uncertain time, and that there are several restrictions in our day-to-day life, in how we learn, in how we educate, in how we connect, in how we hug our friends, in how we speak to each other. There are so many restrictions now. We are wearing masks every day of our lives. But we are still fortunate today to be able to connect and share. The statistics around the world is not good. I don't know how much of us look at the statistics from CNN, from Al Jazeera, or even go online to look at the statistics around the world. And it shows that so many children, and young adults, are living in a time where their education, their social development cannot continue because of the restrictions that COVID-19 is presenting. The fact that we have low digital penetration across Nigeria, across Africa, and even across some of the developed countries in the world. The fact that we don't have enough digital infrastructure, among others. We are finding a situation where education is now taking a back burner to health. We're having a situation where our social development, our interactions with our friends, our cousins, our family is now restricted because of COVID-19. But one of the things COVID-19 and the world we are living in has presented us with now is an opportunity for us to create unique solutions and enterprising innovations to all the issues, the broad range of issues that are facing Nigeria and the world, both locally and globally. So this year's theme for me is a call to duty for all of us to come together to create a better digital governance system, for us to come together to create an internet that is safe. No better time now to have a safer internet than the time we are in, where most of our interactions are now on digital systems. So to create an internet that is safe and available, and that's also very important, available to all, irrespective of our age, our race, our social and economic circumstances. So one of the things we can do is to begin to think about what kind of innovative solutions can we start learning from the internet that will make our digital presence around the world get to people who are not as fortunate to be online. What kind of solutions can we create to the pandemic, the challenges that the pandemic is creating? And that's something we need to start thinking about. And even as we celebrate our safer internet today, that's something we need to take behind the scenes and start working on. So on behalf of myself and my team, I'm happy to see everyone. I'm happy that we are all alive and we are well. I'm happy to say welcome, and I wish us all a very useful event. Thank you very much.
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much, Nkem, for that.
Thank you
wonderful
so much.
keynote. Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, what she's saying is really, really, really key and important. So the fact that we're here online having this event shows how much the internet is useful, to us, and how we need to keep working together to ensure that, we have very safe online presence for us and for the people around us. So that's exactly why we're here today. Thank you so much, Nkem, for that reminder. So we're just going to jump into the agenda number 3, which is a book reading. The book is titled How to Save Online, and it was written by Mrs. Nomti Odukoya. I mentioned earlier, is part of one of our partners this year. And it is a non-profit organization whose mission is to provide a child-friendly environment for learning and promoting educational resources that will assist children and adults to learn and know how to address social challenges affecting children. Fundawazi channels their efforts, on preventing and mitigating children from abuse, from neglect, and other forms of violence in schools, in homes, in communities. And they do a very good job at it. So today, the book we'll be reading is titled How to Be Safe Online. And we're going to have that presentation by Bisola of Fundawazi. She's the executive coordinator of Fundawazi. But I hear that just before she comes up, we would play a short video, and then she'll come up to read the book to us. So Chidima, please, can we please have that video? Oh, hi, Ma. Okay, okay.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be a part of this beautiful day, creating an awareness, which is something that is so important. When I think about internet safety, I think about our homes, our everyday life that we have. In most homes, people have security systems in place to make sure that their homes are safe. So the same way, when we are creating an awareness to children about being safe online, we are creating that safe environment for them. Just like we don't leave our homes exposed to the thieves, we should not leave our children exposed to the predators on the internet. Because I wrote a book with the support from Google, which says How to Be Safe Online. It's such a beautiful book. I believe strongly that prevention is better than cure. Most times it's harder to try and fix something that has been broken, but it is better to prevent it from getting broken in the first place. So this book is your tool to talk with your child, because sometimes there are issues we want to talk to our children about and we don't know where to start from. So this book is a conversation starter. It doesn't carry everything that you have to talk about concerning the internet, but you have so many points to start from. Your child can read this book and you can ask them questions and also give them more information according to their age, and ask them, find out how much they know. Why is it important? Because most times children go through so many struggles without their parents knowing that they're going through struggles. Children go through struggles in their physical school, but the internet struggle is harder to deal with because a child himself or herself don't know who they're dealing with, like we already know, and they find it hard to talk to their parents about it. I'm reminded of the saying that it takes a village to raise a child. But nowadays, that village that we relied on has changed to be the ones that are dangerous to a child's mental growth, physical growth, sexual growth, and many other areas of that child's life. So this book will explain to your child the dangers, because it's not enough to say there are dangers out there. Be careful. The child will be paranoid, but when they're using the internet, they will not know what to look out for. But this book will give them, the few things to look out for, the type of information they need to share on the internet, to be careful not to fall for fake people on the internet, because people can pretend to be their age, whereas they are way older than them, because people feel that because you cannot see them face to face, they can say whatever they like to say. So I believe this book will be a good tool. I love it, even though I'm the one who wrote it. I actually really, really love it. And I'm looking forward to sharing it with as many people as I can. I believe you would also do the same because we have to spread the word across. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. That was a recording. So I just got information that one of our partners is in the building. One of our keynote speakers, their director, Mrs. Mete Edekobi, is here, and we would love for her to give us her keynote speech. Just before we take the reading from Bisola, can we have Mrs. Mete, the director of NOA, just give us a brief speech before we get along with the program?
All right, thank you. Nice to be with you again. Good morning, indeed.
So good to have you here this morning. Thank you.
Love our parliamentarians and our participants. I don't know what you call them, but I think these are the right audience that we require for this conversation. You cannot shave a man's head in his absence, and so they are the ones that should be doing the talking and we should be listening. And so I'm glad that you really made the right choice to bring them up. In the NOA in the past, we have had the occasion to bring together bloggers and people who are social media enthusiasts, but they were not children. They were young, older persons, but they were young people. However, the whole idea of that was to get people with like minds to self-police themselves on the social media space. And we were working on that. I think we've done that in about 5 or so zones, and we had 1 or 2 to go. And I want to say that working with PPDC has been a welcome idea for the National Orientation Agency, because wanting to see what tomorrow looks like is not just a desire for parents, but it is in the faces of these children that are in front of us. That's the tomorrow we are talking about. Therefore, it behooves on us, the adults, to ensure that the internet space is actually safe. How do we make it safe? You do not allow children that are unable, to take decisions for themselves, that space. Because some of us as parents will make that mistake. You expose them too early, and when you give a child something he or she is not mature for, the child definitely wouldn't know what to do with it. And then when a child gets to a certain age and you believe that the child can manage certain information, and you expose the child, whatever you say, that child listens and does it. In spite of all this, the space is filled with adults that have themselves become the death trap of the children we are talking about today. So from the National Orientation Agency, our gift and our thought to the children is that the internet space will be safe if we, the adults, make it safe. And if you children will listen when you are told, do this, don't do this, touch this, don't touch that, because the people out there, some of them are older than you, more mature than you, they scheme more than you. And so when you go into a space where somebody is already a master, you are like David and Goliath. You are fighting against something that is bigger than you. Therefore, we shall not only celebrate the Safe Internet Day, but we should be seen to be making the internet space safe for the young ones. And while doing so, we are asking for partners and friends to ensure that, I think it was the MC that said, or it was the CEO that said, in the past, we say the village raises the child. But today, the village is where the death for the child is. Not all of us, you have good and you have bad. All that information must be passed to these children, that the person you call uncle or auntie or friend might just be the one that will say a wrong thing that will mislead you. So the level of intelligence required, the level of understanding required comes from the adults to the children, and then they can manage themselves. I want to say that our senators, our governors, first ladies, presidents that are all gathered here, I call you that because that is what you are. That is who you are. You are the great Nigerians that we must face tomorrow. And if we don't set up the path very well, we might get it wrong. We got it wrong somewhat, but you cannot get it wrong because you are in a digital age, and in the digital age, information comes to you better than it did for some of us. I want you to enjoy this meeting, learn from it. Don't just participate. Let it pass through you. The information that is coming out, use it. It will help you today, it will help you tomorrow, and even when you are adults, it never goes because information is power. Thank you, and enjoy your day.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ma, for that address. It is great to see that the government is interested in, making sure that young people especially have a safe experience while they explore all the benefits of encouragement. We appreciate your presence here and your keynote. So I just want to recognize the presence of one of our partners, our very good partners from the government as well, the HO, the head of department of secondary basic education board. He is here with us this morning. Sai, can we say hello to you? Can you show us your face? They are one of our very good partners, and would just like to recognize their presence in this meeting. Okay, I hear that he's struggling to connect. So when he connects, he'll just come and say something to all of us this morning. So just moving on, like I said, we're going to, after you watch the video from Mrs. Nomti about her book online, How to Be Safe Online, we're going to have the book read to us by the executive coordinator of Fundawazi in the person of Bisola. Bisola, can we have you? What is she say?
Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning.
If you're not talking, kindly turn off your mic, please. Thank you. Hi, Bisola, you have the floor.
Hi, good morning, everyone. It's such a wonderful time to be here. And I want to applaud all the organizers and partners that have made this day a one that we are able to be part of. So let's go straight to the point. So I'm here to read from this book. Can we all see the book? It's titled How to Be Safe Online. So this is the best time to be safe online. So I want the children to please pay rapt attention, no distraction, and listen clearly. I'll just be reading a part of the book. The internet is a good way to learn about events happening in the whole wide world. We do our homework, share our pictures, and search for answers to questions we may have about anything at all. However, just as there are people who like to spoil every good thing, there are spoilers on the internet who like to ruin things for everyone else. These spoilers are called the bad guys. There are 4 types of bad guys. 1, the oversharers. 2, the hacker. 3, the fishers. And 4, the troublemakers. The oversharers. Oversharers are people who share too much information on the internet. Remember, your friends and family already know you, so you don't need to share anything about yourself online because the oversharers will use it against you. The hackers. Hackers are bad guys. They sometimes break into systems to gain access to the people's email or bank accounts. Hackers know that people often use simple, easy to guess password. You have to be creative when choosing your password. The fishers. There are fishers out there who try to trick people. Fishers are fake guys. They try to steal your personal information using fake websites and tricky emails. And the last but not the least, the troublemakers. Troublemakers are cowards. They want to attack people, but they can't face them physically. So they hide behind fake identities to make mischief, including spreading bad stories. So you hear all about these bad people. What can you do as a child? What can you do to prevent these bad people from coming near you? Remember the saying, bad prevails when good people do nothing. Therefore, choose to be a good person and do something about people who try to pull others down. 3 points I will read from here that tells you what you can do. Number 1, tell your parents, your school teacher, or the head of your school if someone has been saying bad things to you, suggesting bad things to you, or trying to bully you online. Number 2, spread kindness by supporting people who have bad things posted about them online. You can get your friends to post something kind about them too. Number 3, you should never say things to people online that you would never say to their faces. Thank you. That is an extract of the book written by Mrs. Nomti Odukoya titled How to Be Safe Online. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you.
Thank you, Bisola,
Wow,
for that.
thank
Okay.
you. Thank you, Bisola, for that reading. Your voice was so soft and soothing. I really enjoyed it. And I'm sure the kids enjoyed it as well. So we are going to be having, I hope you were paying attention to the reading, because we are going to be having a question and answer session now. Bisola is going to be asking questions based on the book she just read. Bisola, are you still there? Hi, Bisola, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, are you ready with the questions?
Yes, I am.
We can't see you.
Oh, really? I can see everyone.
Okay, so you can just go ahead with the questions.
Hello, children, once again. I hope you can hear me. So it's time to listen attentively to these questions. But before I ask you these questions, I want to recap what what the founder of the Fundawazi Foundation has said on our video. So basically, what has motivated her to write this book? She has heard a lot of things that have happened online, and she feels that this is the right time to get this information out there. The information is to keep safe online. At the same time, she wishes the government, the policy holders, to make every effort in preparing a course or making available an online safety course across schools in Nigeria. I'm sure children will benefit from that. So it is essential for the government to mandate states to commence the use of the developed and approved online safety course across schools in Nigeria. Every Nigerian child has the right to freely access and gain digital safety information. Now I go straight to the questions. So I would expect children, once you are ready to answer the question, please write it out on the chat box, your answer, your option. I'll be reading out options for the children, and then you write down your options. Fastest fingers first, remember that. The first question.
Sorry, I just want to confirm, is it showing on the screen? Sorry, Bisola, for the interruption.
Please, yes, you can show. Chidema could kindly help us show it on the screen.
Okay. Is it showing now?
No, I'm not sure, but Chidema could help us do that.
It is showing. It is showing. I can see it, but maybe you should make it. You should zoom it so it's bigger. It's quite small.
Okay.
Children, please, can we try to be attentive to the questions? No moving around. Teachers, please, can you tell your children to sit and listen? Thank you.
So I can see they're already responding to the questions.
Wow, I haven't even started asking, so I think we should take it off then. If they are responding to the questions when I've not started asking.
Okay, Chidima, you may want to hold on.
Okay.
So when she asks a question, then you can put it up.
I can display
so they can see the
okay. All right.
So are we ready? The first question. If someone tells you while you are online, they are 16 years old, what should you do? Option A, believe them that they have no reason to lie. Option B, immediately tell them your age. Option C, not trust anyone you don't personally know. Option D, meet up with them because they are within your age bracket and maybe someone cool to hang out with. And the last option, option E, trust them immediately and give out any further information they require. Do we have an answer for that?
Yes, so they're responding.
Okay, so I can go to the
right now.
So I'll go straight to number 2. Please, let's put notes down the fastest fingers and the right answer. Next question is, when visiting a site to download an app or to shop online, always give your name, your phone number and address. 2, give parents information and account details. 3, give no personal information. And 4, give whatever information they request.
Have it typed?
No, they are not sure. I read again. When visiting a site to download an app or to shop online, always option A, give your name, phone number, and address. B, give parents information and account details. C, give no personal information. And D, give whatever information you request. Please put down your right answer. And the right answer for that is give no personal information. Option C is the right answer. Give no personal information. Next question, number 3. I sent my boyfriend, girlfriend, a picture with nudity through social media, direct messaging or text. Can I get in trouble? Can I get in trouble? Yes, yes, I see responses saying yes, fantastic. That is the answer. Yes, you will get into trouble if you send pictures, nude pictures across the internet or via any platform. Question 4, use at least 8 blended characters for your password. Do you use 8 blended characters for your password or you don't use 8 blended characters for your password? The answer is do. You use 8 blended characters for your password. Thank you for answering that question. The next question. Which is the last question?
Yeah. So, sorry, if your mic is on, can you turn off your mic? You're disrupting the show, please. Turn off your mics, please. Thank you.
The next question, which is the last question?
Last question.
Match either A, B, or C to questions 1 to 15 below. Is not okay to share with anyone. Please, can we put keep off our mic? There's so much distraction at the background. Thank you. Match either A, B, or C to question 1 to 15 below. A is it is not okay to share with anyone. B, it is okay to share with family and friends. C, it is okay to share with anyone. The first one, your home address and phone number. What option are you going to match to that? Option B is the right one. It is okay to share with family and friends. The next one, new articles. New articles. C, it is okay to share with everyone. You can share new articles, everyone, basically the public. Number 3, your email password. Your email password. And that will be A. It is not okay to share with anyone your email password. Number 4, your photo and your music. Your photo and your music should not be shared with anyone, and that will be matching against A. And the next one, dictionary definitions. Dictionary definitions. Dictionary definitions. Okay. Now I see that there are other options. Your home address and phone number. We already discussed that. Your photo and music. We already discussed that. Compliments about others. Compliments about others. Who should you share that information with? Your holiday dates. Your holiday dates should not be shared with anyone. Your school location should not be shared with anyone. I hope the children are enjoying this question and answer session. It is very important. These are basic tips that you can take along with you. An embarrassing photo of your friend sleeping. If you find your friend sleeping and you post it online, it is not okay to share with anyone. Answers to a test. Answers to a test. Obviously, after the test or examination, it is okay to share with everyone. Your schoolwork is okay to share with everyone. The location of a restaurant. It is not okay to share the location of a restaurant where you are dining. A nasty message about your teacher. A nasty message about your teacher should not be shared with anyone. Your friend's homework. Without permission, you should not share your friend's homework. That means you match A against it. And the last but not the least, invitation to a party. You match option B to that. It is okay to share with your family and friends. And that will be all for the questions.
Okay, questions and answer over. We can see all your responses in the chat, but thank you so much, Bisola, for asking the questions and for reading the book to us. And thank you to every student that has responded. So we said we were going to check fastest fingers, right? But guess what? You guys are all winners today.
Yes.
I can see that a lot of you. I can see like 99 answers answers in the chat box. That's great. Thank you for engaging and playing the game. So all of you are winners, and Miss Chidima is going to be sending you your gifts maybe today or tomorrow. Chidima, confirm when they'll get their gifts. This is a very serious time.
Yes,
so
before the
exactly
end of
when.
Yes, before before the end of this week, you will surely get your gift, because before the end of this week, because I know some of you are from Lagos, Edo State, and also before the end of this, and we're in Abuja, so we need to dispatch them. But you get it before the end of this week.
Okay. Yay, is that not great? I can hear you people clapping and happy that everybody won. Can I hear clapping, please? Yay! Okay. Thank you. You can now turn off your mics. You can now turn off your mics. Thank you. So moving on to the next agenda for the day, we're going to have a web ranger. And can you turn off your mics, please? Sharon, George, can you please mute your mic? Chidima, mute their mics, please. Thank you.
Yes, I'm doing that.
Chidima,
have plenty of
their mics.
Yes, I'm doing that now. Mute. There are plenty of them. Okay, yes. That's done.
Please kindly mute your mic if you're hearing me. All right, thank you. So we're moving on to the next agenda for the day, which is a live interview with a web ranger in the person of Matthew Omobolanle from Total Chance. Mrs. Ayowa, Rachel. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that properly. Please turn off your mic. If your mic is on, can you kindly turn it off? So, like I said, we're going to be having an interview session with a parent and a student from Total Child Model School. Match, I can see you here already. Thank you for being here. Can you turn on your mic? Hi, Ma.
Good morning, Ma.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Machi, can you hear me?
Yes, Ma.
Hi.
Good morning, Ma.
Oh, peace. See you, Machi. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Yeah, so you'll be having, so she'll be having an interview, a live interview with a parent, just asking basic questions, basic online safety questions to the parents. And the parents, please, Ma, can we have you? Are you here?
Yes, she's here.
Okay. Can she respond?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi. Okay. Yes. I can barely hear you. Good morning. Good morning. So the network is quite bad. I can hardly hear. The network is so bad, I can barely hear. What is going on?
Okay, Matthew, can you say hi? Peace, rather. Can you say hi?
Good morning. Hi, Ma.
Okay, so
hello, is your video on?
Yes, Ma.
Okay, we can hear you well now.
You. Okay, well, Mrs. Rachel, can we hear you?
Mrs. Rachel, can you say hi?
I think the network is really bad.
Okay. Mrs. Rachel, can you hear us?
Mrs. Rachel,
okay, I think it's the network. Maybe we can come back to this. Okay.
I think our network is bad. Can we just, we'll come back to this. Let's just move on to the next. Matthew, please, we'll come back to you later if Mrs. Rachel can get her network issue sorted out. Okay, thank you. Oh, hi, Ma.
Oh, yeah,
good morning. Well, I can see her, but I can't hear her. Okay, let's just move on to the next item on the agenda. So we're going to be playing a Web Rangers. We're going to get an introduction of the Web Rangers program by Emanuela, who is a past Web Ranger, and Matthew as well. They are both from Total Child Model School. So, please, can you guys come up and give us a brief introduction of the Web Rangers program? Let everybody know what the program is about and how you participated, you have been participating in the Web Rangers program since we joined in. Emanuela, can we have you? Can you hear me?
Yes, hello, good morning, Ma.
Hi, good morning, good to see you. So please, you have the floor.
How are you doing, Ma?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
My name is Matthew. Okay. My name is Matthew Manuel Asani, and I'm a Web Ranger ambassador from Nigeria. First of all, who is a Web Ranger? A Web Ranger is an internet fighter, someone who protects the internet. Benefits of being a Web Ranger: you meet foreign cultures and exercise internet relationship with them. Learning more on safer internet, exercising internet safety with peers by spreading the word around through educative and creative campaigns and online orientation. My past experience as a Web Ranger, linking to Kenya, we actually attended a summit in Kenya about online safety, where we were able to interact with foreign cultures and we were able to share ideas about being a Web Ranger. To become a Web Ranger, one has to fill a form from the DISI and also be an internet orientation to others. One has to be internet smart, be internet alert, be internet kind, be internet brave, and be internet strong. All together, be internet awesome. Being a Web Ranger has helped me a lot because I've been able to.
Can you hold on a bit? They are complaining that you're too fast. So can you just take it slowly so that everybody consumes what you're talking about? They are saying you're too fast.
So all over again?
Yes, please. Yes, please start all over again and be a lot slower so that they grasp what you're saying. Okay, thank you.
Okay, sorry. Okay, hello, my name is Matthew Manuel Asani, and I'm a Web Ranger ambassador from Nigeria. First of all, who is a Web Ranger? A Web Ranger is an internet fighter, someone who protects the internet. The benefits of being a Web Ranger: you meet foreign cultures and exercising internet relationship with them. Learning more on safer internet, exercising internet safety with peers by spreading the word around through educative and creative campaign and online orientation. My past experience as a Web Ranger: I traveled to Kenya in 2019 for an online safety, where we were told how to be safe online. How I became a Web Ranger was through filling a form by the DISI. After filling the form, I got an opportunity to join social media and express online safety online. I was able to communicate with other foreign cultures in Kenya, where we were able to share ideas on how to be safe online. The summit was mainly about internet safety because many people are unsafe online. So we brought out an opportunity to be able to communicate how to be safe online, how to express through creative and informative way to be safe online. For people to be able to join the Rangers, they have to come through this, not just by claiming, self-proclaiming, it's actually filling a form, actually becoming a web ranger from the heart. You have to be confident about becoming a web ranger. So I advise you all to join the web ranger, start to have the knowledge of being safe online. So you will learn how to use the internet usefully instead of using it for negative things. You have to be safe online, you have to be internet smart, you have to be internet kind, you have to be internet safe, you have to be internet strong, you have to be internet alert, and together you have to be internet also. So be safe online and be happy online. Thank you.
Thank you, Ella.
Trisha, can you turn off your mic, please? Please turn off your mics. Thank you, Ella, for that, even though you're still very fast. But let me just give a summary of what she said. She said web rangers are online superheroes that try to keep the internet safe for their peers. And for you to be a web ranger, you have to fill a form that is provided by DISI, Digital Inclusion and Safer Internet in Nigeria, the program that we are on right now. You have to fill that form. And then she also talked about her experience as being a web ranger, and one of the experiences was her trip to. Can you turn off your mic? So she talked about one of the experiences that she had being a web ranger, which is traveling. She had the opportunity to travel to Kenya, where she met other web rangers, and they were also taught on different ways, creative ways in which they can be safe online and also get their peers to be safe online. So in a nutshell, that's what she said. And she encourages everybody to, be web rangers, be online superheroes, to try to make the online space safe for people. And in a nutshell, that's what she said. So does anybody have a question? You have a question for her? Okay, if there are no questions, Chidima, can we just play the Web Rangers documentary to give people more insight into what being a web ranger is all about?
Okay.
Not
Thank you,
Red Ranger, not Red Ranger, Web Ranger, WEB Ranger. Yeah, web, not red. Okay, so we're going to play a short documentary now that will give you more information on what being a web ranger is, how you can join in, and the benefits of being a web ranger. So,
Safer Internet Nigeria joined the rest of the world to celebrate its first Safer Internet Day in 2015. During the celebrations, videos of web rangers celebrating around the world were displayed, and that was how web rangers at the beginning of the year in Web Rangers Nigeria made its first call for Web Rangers applications, and we received a little over 300 entries. We were so impressed with the number, but one application stood out. It was from Fatima Yunusa of Queen's College, Lagos. Fatima's application was unique and had a very creative approach to spreading the online safety message to her peers and community. So she emerged the 2017 Web Ranger Ambassador. Since its inception, Web Rangers Nigeria now has up to 10 Web Ranger clubs in different schools and locations across the country. Here is the progress we have made so far. During our 2017 Internet Day celebrations, Fatima and other Web Rangers came up with various activities that promote digital literacy and the safe use of the internet. Present at Web Rangers Club in her school, Fatima also leveraged on her normal school activities to spread the knowledge of online things. During their inter-house sports, the school dedicated a stand for the Web Rangers, and there were a lot of online games and awareness. Web Rangers from Rainbow College, Lagos, also took part in the balloon challenge, which went viral. We even got our veteran Nollywood actor Ramsey Noah to take the balloon challenge with his son. Our current Web Ranger ambassadors from Upper Life High School, Abuja, have taken advantage of every opportunity to be the online heroes that they are. Apart from posting positive messages online, they have created a Facebook page to enable them promote the safe, savvy, and ethical use of social media and the internet among their peers. They also have a blog post called Abuja Web Rangers blog, and it features different posts ranging from the power of the internet, cyberbullying, tips on staying safe on the internet, and lots more. The blog currently has about 100 subscribers and counting. The Web Ranger ambassadors also leveraged on their Cultural Day celebrations to throw more light on online safety by presenting a drama which also got more kids to join their club. During their Children's Day celebrations, the Web Ranger ambassadors had a Web Ranger stand that had games, puzzles, and a lot of prizes to be won. Even the parents weren't left out. The winner of the puzzle went home with an Android phone. In addition to their many feats, the Web Ranger ambassadors have also featured on 2 radio shows where they got to tell a wider audience about online safety and the work that they do.
Being a Web Ranger is very awesome because you get to go places, you get to meet people, and you get to spread the word, and that's the main aim. As Web Rangers, we tell people about the internet, we tell people what we have learned and how to keep themselves safe. Because internet is a place of good and bad, and we want to concentrate on the good and not the bad. So that's the main thing.
The best part of their work is their online safety application, which is both a social and educational application that allows you to connect, sign up to Web Rangers, and learn tips on online safety. The app features a blog page where users can view content from their blog. It also features a chat room where users can share ideas and experiences about online safety. The application also has an inquire page where users can leave questions about the application and also ask questions on online safety. There is also a quiz function on internet general and online safety as well. Tips and use function helps users get latest news on opportunities such as scholarships and competitions that has to do with online safety. Another great feature of the app is the Web Rangers Network, which is an in-app Web Rangers just like social media, where users can post text, images, videos, and also report inappropriate content and also view other user profiles. Web Rangers program has created young people that are dedicated to teaching their peers about the benefits of the internet and promoting digital literacy and safety. In their advocacy, through the use of articles, blogs, videos, skits, and lots more, they have been able to show that the internet has the tools to unlock great potential, and we believe that through their voices, these Web Rangers will change the world.
Wow, hope we enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions,
yes, we did.
were
able to watch properly? My internet was so bad, I could barely hear anything.
Sure.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Bans.
We can hear.
Okay, were you able to get something out of the video?
Please
were you
type
able
in
to
the
get
chat
something out of the
box.
video because my internet was very bad. Yeah, if you want us to replay it, please let us know because my internet was so bad I could barely hear anything. So did you get enough information from the video?
No, we didn't. The internet connection was bad.
The connection was really bad, right?
Yes, it was.
And it feels like it's still really bad. So I think what we can do is
Maybe
send the
towards
video
the
to
end
your
of the
teachers
program.
so that you people can have access to it, because the internet is still really bad. So just so that we're not wasting so much time, Chidima can send the video to your teachers and you'll get to watch it properly.
Yes, I will do that.
So,
That'll be very nice.
All right, thank you. So we're just going to jump into the next item on the agenda, which is we're going to have a lawyer in the person of Mr. Adekunle Olanipekun. He's a social media influencer and a lawyer as well. And he's going to talk about the importance of the use of the online safety curriculum that was developed by PPDC in collaboration with NERDC and Google for the Nigerian school. So Mr. Adekunle.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Hi,
Hello,
good
can you hear me?
morning. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. All right. Quickly, okay, I'm a legal practitioner and I would love to approach it from the legal angle. I don't know how many minutes I've got. Probably just add a rundown.
Please, can you be a little bit more audible?
Okay. All right.
Thank
I said,
you.
as a legal practitioner, I would love to approach it from the legal angle, since everyone apparently is aware about the approved online safety curriculum across schools in Nigeria and how we've been making efforts to see that it has come to stay. So what I've just observed as a legal practitioner is, so far we don't have the legal framework to make this work in the country. There is no legal framework as it is. What we have at the moment is just Section 37 of the Constitution of Nigeria, which guarantees right to privacy of all citizens. Also, the Child Right Act, Section 8 or thereabout, also guarantees the right to privacy. And also, Cyber Crimes Act also talks about stalking and bullying, and actually provide punishment for consumption of probably some strenuous content on the internet, but fail to actually provide a specific direction to protect the online safety and the right of the Nigerian child. So far, the only law from my own research, the only law I think I've come across that deals copper law, Child or Privacy Protection Act. The act basically protects kids. You know, the act was designed in a way, to protect kids from, I don't know, from exposing personal informations on the internet. People, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Apologies. Okay, so I said the Child Online Protection Law in US actually was designed to keep strangers from getting information from the kid without parents' consent. Also, the law also requires websites to explain the privacy policies and get parental consent before they can get or extract any information from a child. So, like I said, the purpose of that law is actually to prohibit unnecessary release of personal information of the children to the internet providers. So, and another thing I observe about the law is that they have the proper way of enforcing it. For instance, now, if such law is being breached, you can approach the FBI, the parent can send a petition to the FBI, and the FBI will swing into action. So for Nigeria, as a recommendation, I would advise that Nigeria should also, make laws as stakeholders that we are. I believe most of the participants of this event, they are stakeholders in different sectors. We can approach the government, sending bills to the government to make laws that can serve, that can protect, the children online. Access to internet bill or a law that will protect the personal information in applications. And it's especially consent is very important online, because if you send them for some information, personal information, I feel there should be proper framework whereby they have to contact their parent. The parent gives express consent. Do you understand me? So I feel that is a better way to so and internet service providers, with put of targeting privacy policy, like better way to keep the internet safe. Government set up empowerment agents, enforcement to enforce these laws if the government. So far, that's
Hello, hi. Yeah,
my.
sorry,
It
my
was so
internet
far.
was so bad. I was just going in and coming out. Thank you so much, Adekunle, for that. Even though I barely heard what you had to say, so I can't really comment on it, but thank you for being here and taking that session. So we're just going to move into Chidima has an announcement based on the extension of the online safety competition. So Chidima, can you just give us that announcement, and then we will take the closing remarks and we will end the program. Chidima, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Hi. Hope we've
Okay,
all
yeah,
been
before you go
enjoying
on,
this section.
Chidima.
Okay, all right.
Chidima, before you go on, I just want to recognize the presence of, it sounds like we're not online, but I need to recognize the presence of one of our partners, Hajia Ramatu Nusa. She's the head of Division Science and Technology, SEB in FCT. Ma, please, can you just say hello? Hajia Ramatu Nusa. Ma, are you here? Okay, I think she may be having internet issues. So Chidima, you can go on.
Okay, thank you very much, Banan. I hope we all enjoyed today. So while I give this announcement, if you have any question, please put it on the chat box. Question about online safety, question about web rangers, any question at all, this is the opportunity to ask. So please leave that on the chat box and we are going to respond to each and every question that you ask. So the announcement is we are supposed to be announcing the winner of the online safety competition. We are all aware. I'm sure our principals, our teachers, they told us about it. So we are all aware. But the good news is that we are going to extend it. So there's going to be an extension for the deadline. It's no longer going to be today. We are going to be announcing the winner on so the new deadline for the competition is on the 15th of February, which is next week, Monday at 12 noon. So you have from now till the 15th to submit your entries, to submit the work that you've done, submit. You have from now till the 15th. Then on the 19th of February, we are going to be announcing the winners on our social media platforms. So make sure that you are all following us on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook. Make sure that each and every one of you are following us on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook. We are going to leave our social media platform on the chat box so that you can write it down, then follow us after this event. Because from now on, we are going to be posting a lot of materials on all the social media platforms. So watch out, stay tuned. On the 19th, we are going to be announcing it so that you see who the winner is. And of course, like we said earlier, the winner will get a very, very special gift. So we are going to have winners, and they are all going to get a very, very special gift from us, Fundawazi and Google. So make sure that you submit your application And we'll announce on the 19th. Thank you all.
Thank you, Chidima. I hope that was clear enough. Thank you, Chidima, for that information. I hope the information was clear enough. If you have any questions, just leave it on the chat. So just before we close for today, can I have one person tell me what they have learned today? It doesn't have to be just on one particular segment of this event. Can somebody just tell me what you have learned today? Can we have one person, please? Or people want me to call you out? Chigozie, do you have anything to say?
I learned that we all
Can you say that again?
learned that we all have to.
Okay, you are sitting with your classmates. You are sitting with your classmates. That's why the echo and it's interfering. So you have to move away from them.
Okay, can you move away?
Learned that we all have to work together to make
Oh no, it's still echoing.
Yeah.
Okay, Chigozie, thank you for the effort, even though we can't hear you. Because it's echoing badly.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, who's there?
Hi, it's Bisola.
Hi, oh, hi, Bisola.
There are some questions that are on the chat, and I think we should address it now so that the children would have enough information to go along in submitting their entries for the competition.
Oh, okay. Chidima, can you respond to those messages?
Yes, I'm responding to.
Yeah, just chat and respond to them. And okay, I can see some answers from what Zainab said. Never send your personal details to anybody. Yes, true, that's right. Chioma said, learn to speak kindness on the internet. That's absolutely right. Esther Paul said, I learned what we can do to prevent bad people on the internet. That's good. Yusuf Bilkisu said, I learned that we should never say anything to people online, what you can't say offline. That's absolutely true. Mariam Issa said, I learned to be creative while choosing a password. That's also right. Let me take one more. Ramat Abdul said, the internet is a very useful technology and we cannot do without. That's very true. It's very useful. We wouldn't, because of the pandemic, we had to do this virtually, right? So if we didn't have this medium, we won't be having this gathering now, because we won't have an option than to stay in our houses because of the pandemic. So yes, the internet is a very useful technology, which isn't going anywhere. So it's important that we learn how to use the internet, be respectful while we use the internet. Think before you post whatever it is you want to post. Be careful with the kind of passwords that you generate. Be careful with the people you talk to online, you know, and other things that you get from the book that Mrs. Nomti wrote. So I think with this, we have, Chidima is currently responding to the messages, so just hang on for the responses. I think with this, we have come to the end of the program, and I'm going to call in the DISI program officer, one of the DISI program officers, Domi Nyagi, to give us her closing remarks before we leave. Domi, are you here?
Hi. Yes, I am.
Hello, hi.
Hi everyone, good morning, and thank you for being part of our virtual seed Safer Internet Day today. We really wish that we could gather together physically, but of course we're still in a pandemic, so that's not possible. We want to say thank you to everyone who made it today, from the schools, the teachers, the parents, and even our key stakeholders from NOA. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Bisola. Thank you to who else? I'm sorry that I started calling names. If I forget names, I'm so sorry for that. And we just want to say thank you. And just as a reminder that thank you to Adekunle as well. And just as a reminder that we need to, of course, we already see that we have a lot to advocate for, from just having this online safety day online, that besides, advocating for the use of the online safety curriculum and also being safe online, we actually need good internet. So if we don't have proper internet, we're not able to use, we're not able to be web rangers as we want to. We're not able to defend, the right use of the internet. And so we have a lot of work to do, but also just for us to remember that while we want to stay safe online, we should also stay safe offline. So we're not supposed to be two different people and very cautious online and then not cautious offline. So the same way you're not going to divulge or give people information online, people or strangers that you do not know, or people you don't know, or just strange people around, the same way that while you are offline in school, you're very careful of what you say to people, how you talk to them, the kinds of information, personal information that you share. And so thank you so much for being here.
Oops. I think she had internet issues, but she had basically said everything she needed to say. So
no, before we go, we should remember something, the attendance, the final attendance.
Okay,
yes, very, very important.
So you guys put in your name and your school before we start, or while we started the event. We would need you to do that again as the event has ended. So please, if you are
your
here,
name and school together, not separate. Your name and school on the same line, the same sentence.
Okay, I hope that's clear enough. So just take a few minutes to write that down again. So if you wrote it at the beginning of the event, of the program, we would like you to write it again as the program is ended. For
we didn't get when you use what's happening on the 19th of February.
Chidima, what's happening on the 19th of February?
We didn't hear you when you said something was going to be happening on the 19th of February. So we're here to ask for what is happening on the 19th of February.
Thank you very much for your question.
What's happening on the 19th of February?
On the 19th of February, we're going to be announcing the winner of the online safety competition. The deadline for this competition, the deadline for you to send in your entries, is on the 15th of February, which is next week, Monday. Then on the 19th, which is next week, Friday, we are going to be announcing the winner, but on our social media handles. So your school should follow us on our social media handles so that once we announce the winner, and turn on the notification so that once we announce the winner, you also will see who the winners are.
So what's your social media handle?
Is that clear enough? Yes, I had put it up earlier. I'll put it again. So we are on Instagram as DISI_Nigeria. Insta as DISI_Nigeria. Twitter as DISI_Nigeria. Facebook as DISI Nigeria. Then YouTube as Web Rangers Nigeria.
Okay.
So make sure that you all are following us.
Can I chip in also? I'm not sure all the children are quite aware of this competition. So children, I would like you to meet your teachers and principal. The letter sent to the school details what the competition is all about, but in summary, the title of the competition, you're supposed to prepare a skit or a vlog about the theme Together for a Better Internet. So you're supposed to prepare that. Chidima, how many minutes? I think it's a 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yes,
2
2
minutes. So you're supposed to prepare that and make it available on or before 15th of February, while the announcement for the winner will be made on the 19th. As she has said, the announcement will be made on the social media platforms. I've also either of DISI or Fundawazi platform. The Fundawazi platform on social media is simply Fundawazi Foundation. I've also put that up. Funda, Fundawazi Foundation. I repeat, Fundawazi Foundation across Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. If you need further clarifications, please meet your teacher or head of school for further clarification.
And also for the teachers, if you need further clarifications, please reach out to us and we'll explain further. Thank you.
Okay, so I hope everything is clear enough for everybody. Thank you for those that are writing their names. Don't forget to write your name before you leave. So with that said, we have come to the end of this program. Thank you for being part of the program. Thank you for tuning in and staying with us till the end. We are grateful that you're here or that you attended. So don't forget all the information that you have received, all the tips on being safe online, and then the information about the competition as well. If you need clarification, you can reach out to your teachers, can reach out to Chidima or Fundawazi Foundation. All the information that you need is currently being written on the chat here. So you can just check it out. And thank you once again for coming. And write your name before you leave if you haven't written your name, and then you can log off. Thank you and bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
everyone. Thank you all for coming and staying till the end.
Bye.
Now you can unmute your mic and say bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
I'm not saying
bye. Bye.